Lori Michelle, answering the question, am I picking on people? Am I judgmental? Hashem says, if I don't wake you up, you're doomed. So, to that end, I need to pick apart what I see around me. And I see the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, everywhere. Yesterday, I had a rough day. It was a rough day in Israel. Rockets were falling, people were dying. And I was emotional. And I asked you yesterday, what's it going to take to wake you up? Hashem says billions of you need to stand up at attention and read this book. This book isn't a cakewalk. It isn't a feel-good book. It isn't, I'm okay, you're okay, come on, just let it roll off your shoulders. It calls out people that I love, my family, friends of 30, 40 years, and exposes their wrong-headed behavior. They're choosing themselves over the welfare of others, all kinds of behaviors that were dumped on me throughout my life. And I call them out. Do I call them out as a form of vengeance? I'm hate-filled. It's a tell-all book. Not at all. I hate doing this. I don't like calling out people at all. But when I see a problem, I need to fix it. I feel like Mrs. Fix-It. I really have to help you. And so in my book, I call everyone out. People I love. I don't use names. Everyone's name is concealed. If you know me and you read my book, you likely can figure out who I'm talking about. And it's humiliating. I have friends who've read this book and there are bruised feelings right now. I know that. And they also know that I love them. I hope. If they don't, please know, friends, I love you. So Hashem told me to read a paragraph from chapter 15. After I walk you through 12 rounds of boxing where I call a lot of people out and say a lot of harsh things, he said, not so harsh. I don't know. It felt harsh to me when I did it. I cried my eyes out. I wrote this chapter called Go Throw Some Cold Water on Your Face, chapter 15. When I was a small child, after I suffered through a long crying spell, my dad often told me, go throw some cold water on your face. After I ran to the bathroom to wash away my tears, he gave me one of his famous hugs. And then we talked about what happened to clear up the confusion. His love and understanding always helped me heal and made everything feel better. If you're awake now and swallowed my large dose of the truth, you've likely just cried like a baby. So in loving memory of my wonderful father, go throw some cold water on your face. You didn't read the chapters yet, or maybe you did. I had a meeting last night where I video chatted with someone, and I answered questions, and this person read my book, and she said it was very intense, and she felt very depleted until she got to the end of the book, probably this chapter, and then she felt empowered. She felt like, wow, there's hope for me. And that's the point. That's the point of this book. This book is to reveal. I walk you through my awakening, what happened to me when I told people I could hear God. I walk you through all the problems in the world, and I expose where they're coming from. They're coming from everyone, not in every moment. You're likely a victim like me. My mother and father were victims of abuse, of foul language, of people saying disparaging things to them when they were young. When they grew up, they turned around and they did some of those same things. That's what everyone's doing. And unless and until you stop pointing the finger elsewhere and you start looking inward where the power really lies and correct those behaviors in yourself, we're never going to have peace in this world. So in the end of the book, I make sense of it all, and I expose how we're all victims, and it's time to stop being the victimizer. Whoever you are, please buy the book, Blindsided by Messiah. You're going to see a lot of these stories are going to feel familiar to you. You're going to feel like, yeah, that happened to me too. But what you're not quite aware of yet is that you may be the unlikely victimizer harming someone else with behavior you're not even aware of yet. And that's where my job comes in, like it or not, and I don't. I need to show you where you're going wrong and help you and empower you, give you a hand to lift you up to be the spark of God you are sent here to be. God bless you. Buy the book, month of May. I'll give you one of those video chat sessions like I had last night and answer your questions. I'm sure you're going to have many. This book is intense, and it's intended to help you heal. God bless you. Share this video, subscribe to my YouTube station, buy the book, and let's do this work now and bring world peace in our time.